H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and today is Monday morning. A lot of great things happened over the weekend. I can't wait to share it. Stuff happened. I mean, new stuff that I've experienced. Shout out, if you look behind me, the TSU cross country team are the SWAC champions. That's fresh video, fresh picture behind me. Frank, man, shout out to you, Frank. I'm gonna need. Let me tell you something today, Slim. I'm glad you're here today. I need all you to text, tag, tell your friends. Let's get on the Chop Shop. I got something to share with y'all today. That's near and dear to me. So I got something to share with y'all. I need all of our community on this show today. How you doing, Belinda? But let me go to my starting five right quick. My starting five on YouTube is Corey Willis, D. Holcomb, Rod Wells, Eric Boone. Wow, Eric Boone is in the building. And Jeremy Davis is in the building. Okay, let me see on YouTube. You got the businessman, Slim McDaniel, Belinda Johnson, Chad Grove, all the way in Phoenix. Chad, you're gonna be able to contribute to today. I need all my people. I'm serious. I'm serious about today. It's a great thing, but we need to act. It's some things that we need to act on today. Okay, and I'm going to get to that shortly, but I'm waiting on some more people to get on. But let's see where I'm going to go today. It's just so much stuff happened this weekend. Like I said, shout out to TSU. I attended the football game this weekend, and it was unbelievable. TSU, we went up and 14-0 on FAMU, and I thought we had a kick. We were finna get to rolling. But I saw some things. I'm going to take you behind the curtain. I saw some things that I've never really experienced before. Maybe y'all, because y'all so, it's certain things. I just ain't never been in the tunnel that much when a team is getting ready to come out. I didn't know college football until TSU. I've never been in a college football tunnel. I've been in a pro football tunnel, but never a college football tunnel. And they have this big barrier separating the two teams. They come out of this dressing room. On this side, they come out. And now I see why. I used to didn't know. Why is a barrier between the two teams? And it's just unbelievable. You know, y'all, it's a barrier. Y'all got to listen. Okay. Visitors locker room over here, TSU locker room over here. When they come out and come into the stadium, it's a barrier in between the two. But then I'm listening to how they talk to each other when they come down the tunnel. They don't even let them come down at the same time. See, I didn't know all of this, man. And shout out to the logistical team. Shout out to Sheila, Stefan, who else? Kevin Allen, that crew. Y'all, it's a lot of stuff goes on before. You know how you just show up and play your ticket and go? It's a lot of stuff. People have to be fed. People have to be, food have to be there. Then the food got to be there for the players right after the game. And by the way, Florida A&M made sure they had Frenchies for the players, wanted Frenchies after the game. After the game, you saw all the Frenchies just sitting on their table when the kids get ready to go and get on the bus. But it was, man, let me tell you something. Just watching all of this testosterone I see, because it'll be a fight in the tunnel, because they be cussing each other out. And I got a chance to go down the tunnel with the guys. I could do it every time. Share the show, y'all. This show need to be shared right now. I'm giving you something you ain't never had before now. Some of y'all probably seen this. I've never, all my years in sports, I never did this. Never. Ever. We're going to talk about the Astros and all that mess, but y'all, I know TSU and HBCUs is way more important to me than Astros. I'm just helping y'all. And Astros got their ass whooped, so ain't no use in me talking about it right now. You know, and I didn't watch the game, and they still got beat. So, but back to TSU. Jermaine Cooper, Tamika. Yeah, y'all share the show. Mark Coles, stay there. Don't go nowhere, Mark. Robert Carroll, don't go nowhere. But I didn't know. Mark, y'all talk to me. I see y'all on here. Torres Lee, have you ever been in the tunnel before a college football game? Maybe, can y'all hear me? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Because I'm talking about something, and y'all, and I ain't never seen before, and I've been in the sports industry for most of my life, and I've never seen this. How it's so crazy in that tunnel. What's up, Ali, Jermaine Cooper, and Doug Jones? Somebody say, Doug, I don't know if you know what was going on, and maybe I'm just not seeing your comments. I just don't see no comments. But if you on YouTube, hit a thumbs up. If you on Facebook, hit the share button. Share with your friends, because I'm going to share some stuff with y'all that I really want to talk to you about. Let's see. If anybody else says no, nobody said no. Doug ain't said no. Doug, it's two separate. Let me show you how crazy. So the Florida A&M went down first. I'm telling you, I didn't know it was like this. Belinda, they be talking crazy in their tunnel. I see why the barrier has to be there. And the police got to be there. This is great. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it was crazy. But here's me coming. This is the first time I ever did this. But I thought it was so, because they were so loud in there. Watch this. A couple of Florida A&M players came out there late, and they was talking crazy to them little dudes, man. Y'all, I've never seen, I did not know all of this stuff go. I got to show it to you again. Maybe see, y'all done seen it so million times. Y'all humor me right now. Watch this. Just watch this. yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy, crazy, crazy cool. But it's so much stuff be going on, man. But how the referees have to be treated. Even the referees get they get a referees. They feed the referees, and how different the equipment the referee has to have. Dude, it's so much stuff goes on. And I was at an HBCU game. And the production and the people behind the scenes making sure when you get there, the people that make sure when you in the suites that make sure the people all of it, it just was um it was different, man. No, TSU lost. But it was I I usually be like y'all just sitting out. I don't know what's going on in there, but man, it's just so much stuff. You got to, first of all, you got to get the captains to come out. So you have to walk, the captains got to come out. And then all of that, then their teams come. I mean, it was just a unique experience. And I just think, y'all, guess who I got to meet yesterday? Chief Fenner, Troy Fenner, the police chief, he was at the game. And he watched the Chop Shop. It was it's crazy. I didn't know he and this other guy was with him. Said, "Man, I know you." I mean, like that. So it was, man. I really really enjoyed myself. Beautiful day, great day for football. TSU Doug Jones was in the building. Him and his brother, they was in the building. Kicking the Doug talking about what did Doug say? You go to these TSU games like this, there's be a lot of talent in the stadium, and not just on the field. I don't know what he was talking about, but that's what he tweeted. If you go check Doug out on his tweets, but the Astros, I think they play tonight. They come in and let them beat the brakes off them last night. I mean, I just that dude Garcia. Adolis Garcia. He said, man, they had a lot of time. See that? I told you what Doug said. But Doug, it was in prime real estate too, Doug. Doug had prime real estate. Doug, yeah. The scenery was great in there last night. TSU, ain't nothing like going to a TSU football game. And a TSU basketball game. See, y'all sleeping on the TSU basketball game. Corey Willis and I guess him and Keith Avery talking about go Rangers. Not go Astros. Astros, we got to bounce back. I think they play tonight. Y'all, I'm not sure. Y'all know I don't keep up with baseball that much. I just don't. You know, I keep up with TSU cross country. That's another ring. Hey, that's another ring right there. SWAC championship. Another ring. You see the VP up there. Shout out to because I'm gonna talk about HBCUs. I got a few homecoming notes from HBCUs. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta realize. I can talk about the Astros. Jimmy gonna come talk about that mess. I don't want. They play tonight. Wanna take all tonight, so we can talk about that. But y'all, let me where my list? Did I put them on there? Yes. Basketball season is upon us. I hope. Thank you, Freight. Freight sent me some. How do you don't mess with the Astro? Yes, I do. He said, "Out of you, I like the Astro. I ain't gonna cheer for no damn Rangers. I like. Oh, no. I don't cheer for. You right. I like Dusty Baker. You're absolutely right, Paul Miranda. Let me put this so people don't think I'm talking to myself. Paul Miranda said, what the hell? You don't mess with the Astros. Come on. I like Dusty Baker. Always. I love Dusty Baker. If you know anything about me, that should have popped up in your mind immediately. You know anything about me, Paul Miranda? I told you, you better know my history. That's why I keep telling y'all, I watch your history. Watch my history. Y'all know I'm going, whatever team Johnny B. Baker is on, I'm going to support it. Even if I don't like nobody in the organization, Johnny B. Baker, that's Dusty. Johnny B. Baker, I am cheering for him. Okay? All right, let's get that right. So everybody got that right. Johnny B. Baker, Robert Hatter going to cheer for him. Paul Miranda didn't get the memo. But like I say, let me see where I'm at. We got some important stuff Hold up. You can listen to a show and not hear me. Hold up. You can listen but not hear, and evidently you ain't heard. He talking about, I've been listening to this show for years. A lot of people listen, but did you hear me? But did you hear me? That done went all over his head. See? That done went all over his head. A lot of people listen, Jay Jackson, but do they hear you? Jimmy loved Astro. I like Johnny B. Baker. Because if Johnny B. Baker leave tomorrow, I might not be cheering. I ain't cheering for that Astro. Corey Willis said Astro. Y'all remember this one. Let me put it on here. Let me put it on here. Corey Willis said the Astros can't win at home. So y'all be ready for him tomorrow. I put it on the screen. Hadda, please watch the Astro game tonight. I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm going to watch it. The Astros haven't played well at home. I'm going to watch it tonight. I don't know. What was wrong? What was wrong with my man? What was wrong with my man? You know, that jumped too late and could have stopped the home run. What was, I forgot his name already. They've been talking about him all day. What's wrong with him? You know, he jumped wrong and he got one. He got the second. But that damn wall ain't that tall. And he jumped wrong and it could have snatched the other one. What's his name? What Mindy? My girls ain't here. What Mindy? Y'all, listen, share the show. Paul, I need you. Everybody, stay on the show. I got to share something with you. Jay Jackson, share something. I got to share something with you. Daryl Anderson, stay on the show. Everybody, stay on. I'm going to share something with y'all in a little bit. Okay? But I was thinking about the homecomings. Howard had their homecoming. Y'all got to understand, I didn't have the advantage of going to a HBCU. So humor me. Because I think about these colleges that I heard about when I was young, but didn't nobody explain to me. I don't never want, Tucker, that's his name. I don't never want another young person to be like me. That nobody told them the value of HBCU. Let me tell you something. Y'all talking about the facilities. No HBCUs might not be able to compete with the facilities of the PWI. No. But boy, the life experience and the instructors and how I watch the people at TSU and when I travel around the country, how they interact with their kids. PWIs cannot duplicate. So we got something better than they got. So we need to start selling that. We can't beat them with the facilities. We can't beat them with their weight rooms. We can't beat them with all that. But we got to sell something we killing them on. And that's how we able to cultivate a greater culture for a young black athlete, a young black student, or whatever. So I'm just telling you, we got them beat by HBCUs are the Power Five in making young men and individuals and young women into great people. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm just. See, I didn't go. What was that? Who was that? Watch this.
Jasmine, and I love coming to Howard Homecoming because of the people and the culture here.
My name is Raymond William. I am a 2005 graduate of Howard University. I love Howard Homecoming because I get to see my people.
Hello, my name is Natasha, and I love Howard because this is where I found myself, where I grew into who.
It did not pause. She said, well, I'm going to repeat that one. She didn't pause. I paused her because I wanted to talk. Watch this.
Howard, because this is where I found myself.
This is where I found myself.
I grew into
myself.
Who I was called to be.
Who I was called to be.
Where I discovered my gifts and
where I discovered my identity.
discovered a community that would support me.
I discovered a community that supports me.
of '83. I love Howard Homecoming because it reminds me of family. I see all of my friends that I went to school with, and I'm still friends with throughout all over the world. And this is another theme this year is revival, and we need revival in our black community, and that's why I love Homecoming.
Hey y'all, I'm Chaz. I'm a FAMU grad, but I love Howard because of the culture, the back excellence that it creates, like Chadwick Boseman and a lot of other alum that came out of Howard University. I love that, so that's why I love Howard.
And I just love how there's so much unity. Everyone, it's like one big family here, and I love it. And I just would love to be a part of that big family.
That's it. What's up, Fox, man? You made it back yet? Hey, Kim. Hey, man. Did y'all hear that? I didn't listen. That's not where I went to college. That's not where my son went to college. But my daughter did. And the experience she got, me being at the TSU graduation and watching her, and it was different. It was different. Prairie View, I had a chance to go up there to their homecoming. One of the greatest experience I had till I messed around and went to Howard that next year. I think that next year or the same year. Then it was there. Then I heard about Tuskegee. Then ain't nothing like Atlanta. Let me show you. Let me show you the impact. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I mean, y'all gonna get it. Kevin Friedman went to Clark's, took his kids, and you know, and a lot of times during these homecoming, they have college tours. People bring their kids on the campus, right? That's what was so scary about the Morgan State and the Bowie State situation up there when somebody getting shot, you know, because you're bringing your kids. It's a family thing. And share the show because it's important, y'all. I'm gonna cap this off with something so powerful. And then I think about Langston University. Watch this. When I see stuff like that, and I see Tanya Faulkner on the feed, Jackson State, and I see Josephine Houston, my sister, on the feed, Tennessee State. Kevin Friedman on the feed, Southern University. This stuff is so real to me, y'all. It's so, I don't understand. See, y'all who've just had the advantage. I think one of my brother's girlfriends, when I was young, she went there, and correct me, Josephine, Eunice, one of my brothers, she went to Langston. I remember that name, but I didn't know the importance of Josephine, my sister, and my brother and them going to Tennessee State. I didn't know the importance of, I just didn't know the importance of Lemoyne Owen College right there in Memphis, a HBCU, a throne's throw from where we used to be all the time and live. And, but when you know better, you do better. You follow me? So I just don't want no other young person to ever go through their life and said, Mr. Hatter, I didn't know the importance of an HBCU. No, let me tell you something. Texas can't capture what Howard captured this. I don't care how many black alumni they have. Texas A&M can't capture what happened at TSU on the yard not too long ago. Yeah. See, black homecoming it's a homecoming. It's coming back home. You ain't coming back home. Them homecomings at PW. You ain't coming back home. It's just different. Like the little young man said, I'm a FAMU grad, but he had all bikes and stuff. You follow me? Y'all is different. Chuck said, I went to HBCU and I was supposed to transfer after the first semester to a PWI, but after PB's homecoming, there was no way I could leave. Absolute. A family reunion. That's coming from a kid, private school, pre-K. Yes. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm living my best life being able to go on TSU campus and travel with the basketball team and meet the young men and women of the basketball teams. I mean, I'm living my best life. I've been to all the PWIs and y'all, I am, thank you, Lord. I'm serious. I hope y'all hear it. I'm hearing it. And check this out. And then HBCU. See, this how great we are. Watch this. Our very own Keith Fobb is ESPN and Anscape did a whole article about him. Y'all got to go and check that article out on Anscape. HBCU. Our very own. Him and his brother, that's the greatest. That article had me in tears this morning when I read it. I just got the article this morning. Matter of fact, I'm finna post it in case y'all don't have it. I'm not going to trust y'all got it. Because we got to be intentional. And I got some intentional that we need to be about today. For real. It's real talk today. Got some intentional. Oh, they sent me this. Watch this. I'm finna, y'all, this our own people on ESPN talking about Deion Sanders. He sent him a gift, but y'all got to talk about, he talked about the relationship he had with Ray Forsett, Deion's chief of staff. And Ray Forsett fostered a relationship between Keith Fobb and Coach Prime. And now it done turned into something, man. That's the guy with it. Y'all know I'm gonna go get my jacket in a minute. Y'all wait a minute. Y'all wait a minute. Y'all hold on. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, I'm back. But this is the same guy that made my TSU jacket. That's reversible. Anthony Lawrence collection. That's him. Yeah, see, y'all playing around. We got to support our people, man. We got to support our people. Y'all know I can't wait to wear this. And then the next day, I might come back like this. I might come back like this. The next day. I'm just showing you how I roll. I flip on him the next day. How many jackets he got? How many jackets he got? You feel me? This is us. This us. Ain't no wet man started. That man started off doing all HBCU stuff. In his relationship with Deion Sanders. He went to Buffalo. Now Buffalo, Colorado. Buffaloes. And now he's doing things for them out there. The golf team wears apparel. Y'all don't understand when it get cold. I'm going to have my jacket on. I don't think nobody got it. Somebody else got it, they ain't going to wear it like me. Dude, this what this stuff is about, man. 'Cause Guess what? Y'all got to go read that article. Did I post it? Yeah, I got to post it in YouTube too. My bad. I'm so excited about stuff like this, man. Hey, do y'all get excited about other people's success like I do? I just wonder. Do everybody else get excited when somebody else get blessed? LSU track is next. I mean, for real. Do y'all get excited about somebody else's success? I'm trying to be infectious. That's why I'm always excited. Because when stuff happening for me, y'all got, yeah. It's going to happen. Man, y'all got to go read that story. Great story. It's just amazing, Mark Edwards. Mark Edwards, when you win, I win. Yes, you did. I knew your story was going to be worldwide news. Guess what? You're part of the Chop Shop. It's worldwide. Keep trying to tell people. We got to start enjoying other people's successes. What else I got? Where I want to go from here. And should I go now? I'm going to go now. Y'all, I want to thank you to Eric Harrison, Jimmy Hicks, Michelle Anderson, Josephine's friend, Michelle, Jameson Morrow. Just going through names. Belinda Jonikin. Just going through people I see. Mr. Sullivan. I'm just going through names. Nicholas Best and his family. Sonia Billingsley. I'm calling these people's name out. Vernon Dean. Robert Young. Eric Boone. I think I'm missing somebody. Those are the people who have went, and Trey Phillips. I knew I was getting somebody. Those are the people who went and supported. Damian Haskett went and supported Cleopatra's and Mimi's New Orleans Creole Kitchen, New Orleans Oyster Bar, Cafe and Oyster Bar. Those are the people who have. No people haven't been. I know if Tanya had been in town, she'd have been. I know some people told me they live on the other side of town. Let me tell you something. I got you, Rod Wells. Dominique Sharp and Sean Davis. Okay. I'm just telling people I know. Hatter, you got screwed by the ref this weekend. I heard the guy who reviewed the first down challenge is a YouTuber. U of H got screwed. Okay. But I want to share with y'all something today. Never did this. But like I said, we got to be intentional. Got to be intentional. Watch this. Brothers and sisters, we are asking for your help and support to keep our business doors open. Due to rising cost of goods and challenging economic changes, we find ourselves faced with financial difficulties. Mimi's New Orleans Cafe and Oyster Bar opened its doors July 17th, 2020, in the middle of a pandemic. We started off in challenging times, but our faith and our obedience to God overcame all obstacles. We quickly became active in the community that welcomed us with open arms by participating in We All Eat program that provide daily meals for less fortunate families and provided meals to the homeless shelter on a weekly basis. We offer 20% off any meal to law enforcement, firefighters, courthouse workers, and our church family. We pride ourselves in being a scratch-made kitchen, providing community with the best we can offer. We're in need of your help, so at Mimi's New Orleans Cafe and Oyster Bar can remain a melting pot for everyone to enjoy the taste of New Orleans in this corner of Richmond. Let me tell you something. I got that letter, and I got to share that with y'all. Because I told y'all we have to be intentional. Now, hell, the best restaurant in town and offer, no other restaurant in town offer you, when you walk in there and you say the Chop Shop, and a lot of us ain't been, as a lot of us hadn't been able to go because a lot of us talking about they're on the other side of town. So guess what? You gonna have your chance today. Since you're going to have your chance today, let me give you a way that you can help. I ain't mad at nobody. But y'all, we got to be intentional. Let me make sure those numbers are right. We got to be intentional. Ain't no excuses no more. Only restaurant in the town that'll offer y'all on this feed a complimentary Chop Shop dish called a Mardi Gras shrimp, a Chop Shop dish. Papados don't do it. None of these other restaurants do it. We got to be intentional about helping. See, that's what community is about. We're going to have like a Jerry Lewis telethon. Jerry Lewis what? Used to be on all night, all day, asking you to give to a great cause. This is a great cause. Anybody just, people who, I know Kevin Freightman talking about, man, I live on the other side of town. Guess what? Your Zelle work on that side of town and your Cash App work on that side of town. Pass up on your meal at Papados. It's just for a while. I'm serious about this. Great people. If you ever been out there, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Get back to that. Had to share that with you. It'd be a dereliction of my duties if I didn't share that with y'all. So y'all can help and y'all can give. They do it all the time. So we'll get back to that. Shout out to Triple Threat, 360 Basketball Academy. Y'all, they up and running. They sending me stuff. I'm gonna put their information across the screen shortly. But I want to keep that going for a while. I need y'all to have that information. put it on your heart. And you too, Fob. Talking to Joseph. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to the Panther Network. I'm talking to Kevin Freidman. I'm talking to Tanya. I'm talking to Anthony Lawrence Collection. I'm talking to Paul Moreno in Dallas. He can't come. I'm talking to everybody about Mimi's. Unbelievable place, Paul. Talking to you, Fox. Rod Wells. I already know what you gonna do, Doc. I already know what you gonna do. Marcus Catchings. I'm going Doug Jones. Talking to everybody. I'm talking to Darryl Barnes. Especially people who ain't been there. Thank you. See, Jameson Morrow, thank you. Jameson Morrow would have been there with his whole family. And guess what he said? I will share this show and support with all my friends. That's all we talking about. Look at here. Oh, I know you. I know what you're doing. Bob, this how we have to do. This how we used to do it. Before they moved some of us into, till they start classing us. And then they took the bourgeois old Negroes and took them and they started talking down on everybody else. We used to do this called community. Community. Paul Miranda, how the hell can I just sit back and you come in from Dallas off the road and you and your friends come in and you mention the Chop Shop. They say, hold up, but we got something for you. Ain't no other restaurant gonna do that. Y'all following me? This what I get up every day and do this show. To help somebody. To promote a young man like Keith Fob. Him and his brother, two dudes, I'm telling you, that they excelling. Then you go look at this story. Fob got a story that had me crying this morning. Just this weekend at church, they were talking about domestic violence. Young lady got up and talking about how the dude used to beat her. Brilliant lady. Beautiful. What the hell you kicking and beating on this girl for with your crazy ass, dude? I hope you're in jail. I ain't asked all that. But then their mom, Bob, they're telling the story in Anscape. Domestic violence. Got killed. A domestic violence. A boyfriend shot her. Same thing happened to Mindy's sister. Then a dad died. Sharing needles. It's no secret. It's on Anscape. And these two young men went to college and graduated. One is the assistant coach. One was a great high school coach here in Houston. And then the other one, a great high school coach in Atlanta who bringing his team down here to play in Jimmy's event. That don't happen if he don't have community with this show. Yo, we locked together now. I don't care how get mad at me. Paul Miranda, Jimmy and it had knockdown dragouts, and he's still back. Paul Miranda and me have disagreed. That's how we supposed to do. I want nobody agreeing with me all the time. But when it's time for us to get down, we got a AD at TSU. Kevin Granger, Dr. Granger, just got a 3-year extension. If you go around TSU, you watch the program, you watch all of these programs he did. Yo, the weight room, the batting cage, the new field for our players, the fueling station, You just got to go around the redesigning of the women's and the men, the dressing rooms. HB, y'all, we doing great things in our community. And still underfunded by those folks up there. That's why I told y'all every day I have this it wrestles with me every day. I have to say, do I talk about what's trending? Should I go here and go over here to cause some people, and I notice y'all love to watch sports and listen to sports, and I know. What they got? Let me show you what the ESPN talking about. Harden still the absence, unclear for the opener. But I want to share because I don't know her, but the head coach, the women's last name Butts, she 41, died of cancer. The head coach of the Georgetown Hoyas. Okay, I meant to talk about that. Then they talking about Deshaun Watson. I'm just talking about the stuff that's on ESPN. Then they want to talk about preseason All-Americans and all. I want to hear that. We talking about community. We talking about our own made news. Our own made news. Because if it happened to Walter Yates, I'm gonna put his up there. Kevin Granger is doing a phenomenal. Listen to me, y'all. I don't know what you used to be doing over there at TSU, but you need to come back on and see it the way I am. I'm watching it now. I'm watching it. Trey Phillips. Shout out to you, Trey Phillips. I talked about you already. But shout out to guys like Kevin Freeman who take their kids on trips to homecoming. And y'all watch this. They know about the Chop Shop in Atlanta now. So.
All right, here we go. All right, Howdy, here we go, Howdy. Introduce yourself.
I'm Angel. I'm Montre. And we're the co-founders of Amp Beauty LA, a Black-owned beauty retailer selling clean, all Black-owned beauty brands. You can find us at ampbeautyla.com and make sure you tune into the Chop Shop Htx.
See, y'all got to support our young Black sisters. They shout out the Chop Shop in Atlanta. Thank you, Kevin Freeman. Yeah, see, y'all think we playing. No, y'all don't. Them other people think we playing. Guess what? We ain't got no hot takes. You know, I'm sitting there just watching these guys get all of these clicks and saying all these crazy stuff, talking about Kyrie is the best player on the Dallas Mavericks team, so he can get everybody. Yo, this ain't no hot take show. This is about community on this show. We're going to talk about the Astros. We're going to talk about Johnny B. Baker, Dusty Baker in case. We're going to talk about Garcia. But we well-rounded. We can talk about everything. I'm still thinking about me being in that tunnel and Kevin Freeman and Walter Yates. I ain't never been in a football tunnel before. Walter Yates, college football tunnel before the game. And they got a barrier right down the middle where these guys can't get to each other. Unless they really about that life. You really about that life, you can get anybody. But I see why they talk so crazy to each other. Oh my God. This one dude, hey, number 13, I hope you watch. Number 13 for Florida A&M. Man, you walked out that tunnel, dude. Your outfit, your uniform, dude, it was immaculate. The sleeves is everything. Dude, you look like dude. I thought you was the baddest dude on the team. Man, I looked out there for you. You didn't play none of the game, and you the sharpest dude out there. Then I saw you after the game. Your uniform was that same. Homeboy, I don't know. You might be a freshman or walk on. I don't even know. I didn't even get your name. But number 13, you know I'm going to go find out who you are. Because when I go down to Florida A&M, I'm looking you up. But dude, you didn't play not one snap. But you sharp. Oh my God, you sharp. Yeah. Seemed like a tailor fitted you for your outfit. But that's a lot. I guess not enough, but those were my experience. That I got. Let me make sure I got everything that I wanted to talk. No, I haven't. I got so much stuff. Somebody was reporting to me and gave me, and I don't know if they was talking about, they said the other night I reported to my gate to work a late flight. As the other flight attendants arrived, we realized we would be an all African-American crew. Then the first officer arrived, and lastly the captain. We all looked around at each other and took in the moment. I had the picture. I don't know what I did with it. I didn't put it up there, and I should have. Because I want y'all to see these people. Oh, that's his name. Didn't play a second. Glad you. Oh, shout out. Hold up. Before I go there, shout out to Jose Gonzalez, second place. Brandon Watch. All of these cross-country champions, men's cross-country champions for SWAC. I'm going to get back to that. Jose Gonzalez, second place. Brandon Washington, ninth place. Jeremiah Barrera, 11th place. Dan Lima, 14th place. And David Livingston, 17th place. Shout out to those young guys. Man, I'm so proud of you. I'm trying to find a picture right now because I got to show y'all this all black flight crew. I know I got that picture somewhere. I know I got it. Robert, what did you do with it, Robert? It's somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. But it shout out to y'all can find it. They all looked around at each other and took in the moment. They quickly agreed that we have never seen this before, but thanks to the diversity of our airline, we'll soon be seeing y'all again. The entire crew is African American. I think it was Delta. It was Delta Airline. I've been flying a whole lot, and I've never seen that. I've never seen that, and I just want clean, comfortable. No, he wasn't talking stuff. I just saw his outfit. Shout out to that crew, man, because I've been flying all my life and I've never seen that before. I would have loved to see it. I had pictures. Believe you me, I'm gonna share them pictures with y'all tomorrow. And what else I saw? I saw another mind-blowing stat that I wanted to share with y'all. By leading New York to a victory yesterday. Y'all hear me now? Tyrod Taylor becomes the first black quarterback to win a game for the New York Giants. The team was founded in 1925. And Tyrod is only the second black quarterback to start for the Giants in team history. The other one was Geno Smith. Wow. That's interesting. Wow. And then I saw this, y'all. You know, I'm just going down. You know, I got some notes. They said, how do Kenyon Martin said this, and I think, you know what? I ain't gonna tell you how I think. I want to hear how y'all think right now. Mimi's. A telephone for Mimi's. If you're just coming on, it's a telephone for Mimi's. New Orleans Cafe. I'll tell you later. We'll talk about it again. You haven't been to the restaurant? Think about going. Drop a donation off at that number for Zelle and that Cash App. And I'll tell you about it later. You know we never do this. This is important to this community. But I'm going to keep going. He said, how do people that's never played on a high school basketball team know so much about basketball? Y'all talk to me. Kenyon Martin, because he been coming on with some crazy ass takes, man. You know, and I don't know what he said. How do people that's never played on their high school basketball team know so much about basketball? Will somebody help me with that one? I need somebody. Paul Miranda, talk to me. Y'all like my jacket? Oh, my jacket go good with my ring. Watch it. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. My jacket go good with my ring. Hold up. Brand new. Anthony Lawrence collection. Smack brand. The tag's still in, y'all. Tag's still in. Y'all ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, I'm like T.O. I know it, man. Anthony Lawrence collection. Y'all better call him. But where else I was at? Y'all, is anybody? Paul Miranda, you ain't got nothing to say? Bob, you don't have nothing to say about, oh, he said that's the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. Thank you. Have anybody been to Howard's homecoming? Or anybody know anybody been to Howard? I need some Howard. I need somebody with, oh, hold up. Jameson, are you there? I need you to explain something. They call it people were battling the fences. Hold up now. Let me tell you. It's both sides now. Hold up now. One jacket. But boy, I just want to let y'all know, since y'all looking. James, what is meant? What do they talk about? Because I saw this. People were battling the fences at every Howard homecoming. Instead, they try to get over this fence and hurt themselves because the fence is sharp at the top. What do they keep trying to do that for? Let's see. He said, how much you trying to raise? Ain't no goal. It ain't no goal. It's just, I don't know. Just give. Just give. Panther, I like what you said. I don't have a goal. I know these people gonna put it to good use. So let's just keep giving. You can't be God-given no matter how you try. That's a song, y'all. Okay? This comes from a man who sent me a verse about life every morning. You think Panther Network, I'm glad you said that. Let's just keep giving. And guess what? We're going to keep giving until we just can't give no more. Josephine said, what ring? Oh, the rings. Okay, Joe, I'm sorry. You didn't know. Those two rings were given to me because by TSU basketball. The men's have won the SWAC championship for the last 3 years in a row. I happen to be on the team for 2 years. So I could have had 3. Now I'm working on my 3rd ring. So those are the rings from TSU basketball. They look better. Hey, y'all, my ring look better than, go look up the Denver Nuggets ring that they got for winning the championship. That cheap ass on up there got all that money. He said, my daughter went in a college visit. They got this, and I don't think I videoed it. They trying to climb the fence. And the fence got those little sticks sticking up. And you're trying to jump over, but it's hard. And people do it every year, they say. He said, man, you sound like a deacon. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Hey, listen to me. I'll take that. I got to run. ESPN wants to have me on their podcast. Oh! Hey, when you get through with ESPN, when you get through with that lightweight ESPN, you're going to come on the Chop Shop. We're going to talk about it. When you get through with that lightweight ESPN, you're going to come on a real a show. Hold up. A show that talked about you before ESPN ever knew about you. That's what I'm talking about. Go on. Do your thing. Go on, talk to ESPN. But come get on a live show one day. You tell me what time you got, and we'll go from there. Her auntie took her to get HBCU on the HBCU. She loved it. Man, that's what we got to do. Ross, you already represent. I'm not watching the Astros play tonight because every time I watch them, I'll play. Y'all just give me updates. So let me get back. I talked about Ross Johnson, Snoop. Kenyon Martin said, how do people that's never played on their high school basketball team know so much about basketball? Okay, we'll go for that. All right. I want to know about that. I got a question for everybody. The Howard Gate is for the tailgate. Okay. But why people trying to climb the gate? I know about the gate, but why people trying to climb this gate? This gate is not climbable. It's one of those unclimbable gates. And a girl got up there, and when she tried to get back down because she can't get over it ripped her shirt off. So that's what I'm talking about. But who are you excited to see this year? You know who I am. I want to see Wemby, and I want to see the Rockets. That's it. You know, I love my favorite team is always wherever Steph Curry is. Okay, let's get this right. And the other one would be wherever James Harden is. Okay, let's get this right. And let's see what else I got. But I want to see Wemby, and I want to see how the Rockets look because I done fell in love with the Rockets. What are you excited about? Trying to get about the NBA this year. And I got another one. Who is your favorite basketball movie character? Not actually the movie, but what character from a basketball movie is your favorite? I like that one, Walter. Walter, that's a good one. That's a good one there, Walt. I'm going to put this up about Mimi's every single day. But Walt, I like that. Rick Brown, couple of questions. Who are you excited to see this year in the NBA? And what was your favorite basketball movie character? Omar Epps, what was his name in the movie? Omar, what's that, Love and Basketball, what was his name? Quincy McCall. Quincy McCall, yeah, that's his name. Yeah. Anxious to see what Wemby and how he adjusts. Me too. And that heat comes at him. Me too. Who else? Anybody else? Hey, Hatter, does the Chop Shop give out rocket tickets? Have you been to Mimi's or Cleopatra's Kedrick Lewis yet? Jesus Sutherworth was your favorite? Okay, I like that. I'm trying to see, y'all. I'm trying to see. Who your favorite? Ray Allen? Okay. We got Solomon and Brian Wines in the building. Triple Threat Basketball. Triple Threat 360 Basketball is in the building. Yo, we just got some unique stuff happening in this city. And all we got to do is support it. All we got to do is support it. Let me clear my voice for a minute. Hold on a second. Let me clear my throat. Anybody had Solomon Brown wine? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The fish to say, I say, what character? What character? Some people, what's your favorite basketball movie character? And I'm just trying to figure out who. I think I wrote mine down. I'm trying to see. I ain't gonna lie. I like Jimmy Chitwood now. I love Jimmy Chitwood. Jimmy Chitwood say, I know, and the Hoosiers. I like old Jimmy Chitwood. I like the little boy in that movie, 101 too. Who the coach treated bad, Henry Steele. Henry Steele in that movie. I liked him too. But Jimmy Chitwood was my man. I like old Jimmy Chitwood. Jimmy Chitwood walked in and said, if Coach stand, I'm playing. If he ain't, I'm gone. I like old Jimmy. I like Jimmy. Who else, y'all? Y'all, don't nobody got no movies? I guess y'all don't watch the movie. Oh, hold on. Hey, y'all know who I love right now. Y'all know who I'm loving right now. Joe Louis, don't you ever tell Penny that I didn't call his name out. I was in there. Hold on. I was in that movie. So let me tell you something. I was in that movie. So I tried to, you know how you have to be, that's a disclaimer. I was in that movie, so I couldn't, I know Blue Chips. I couldn't be in there. I couldn't say that. I knew it was Bush McCary. He my favorite character in life. So yes, that's a good one. Thank you, Joe. Who else? Mekhi Phifer and O. That wasn't no basketball movie. O was a crazy ass movie about somebody killing somebody, man. Aaron Milford. O was not a basketball movie. I was talking about a basketball movie. Aaron, wait a minute. Aaron, what you been doing today, man? Come on. Hold on, let me see. Let me see, can I find it? Hold on, let me see, can I find it? Y'all, let me see, can I find my cameo? Hold on. I got it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. Have I got it? Oh, hold up. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Because we got some new people. Watch this. Hold on. Look at your homeboy to the right. Look at me right there. Look at me. Going in my pocket. That's so wrong. Look at y'all can't never tell me I wasn't in no mood. Hey, don't hate, you can hate all you want. He said Kyle on Bubba Rim, I liked him. Don Cheadle, Earl Manigault, I like that one. Or basketball, Wesley Snipes shooting a jumper saying it's so pretty. Yes. Bow Wow and I like Bow Wow. I like Bow Wow. Hey, quit talking about my flat top. That's all right, James. I don't know what I was doing, man. Hey, I had no idea I was going to be in that movie. Uncle Drew, I didn't like Uncle Drew that much, man. It was too stupid. Pulling those dollars out for the popcorn. Now they gave us everything, Chuck. Hey, Chuck, you know what, Chuck? I'm going to tell y'all something. You know that's why you got to enjoy every moment in your life. Because, you know, that happened to be my first ever client, Penny Hardaway. And that was his first movie and our only movie. And, you know, you think you just gonna keep doing that stuff. You follow me? I can hoop a little bit then. Yeah, I could play a little bit back then. Now. That was a long time ago. Adam Sandler but that wasn't a basketball movie. I know it wasn't a flip phone back then. I had the phone with the long phone, then with the antenna at the top. That's what I had back then. But that was fun. So my thing was, who is your favorite a movie character, and then who you excited about seeing this year in the NBA. I'm asking y'all for a reason, because I want to see what y'all talking about. Yes, the brick phone. That's what they call it. That's it. Because if you, it's like a brick. And did want to share with y'all while we're talking about basketball. Nike has signed 13 NBA rookies to shoe deals. They usually try to snatch about 12. But they signed 13. I'm going to give you the guys. One of LeBron will stand the test of time. LeBron, oh, yes, he will. Victor Wembanyama, all of these from Nike. Y'all watch this. Y'all, I want y'all to hear the names. Victor Wembanyama from the San Antonio Spurs. Brandon Miller from the Charlotte Hornets. Amen Thompson, Houston Rockets. Asur Thompson, that's a package deal. That ain't never happened before. Two twin brothers. Detroit Pistons. Anthony Black, our very own Anthony Black, Orlando Magic. Kobe Brown with the LA Clippers. Bilal Coulibaly. That's his name. Coulibaly. For the Washington Wizards. That's the kid that played on the team with Wemby over there in France. He can play. Y'all listen to me. If you ain't watching him, because I know you ain't watched the Washington Wizards, he can flat out get it. Don't put that basketball down in front of him. He going to snatch it and be gone the other way. He's a disruptor. Bilal Coulibaly. Keontae George, our very own Keontae George, just a few years ago, Paul Miranda was raving about this kid. Everybody in Dallas, Stacey Houston was raving about this kid, and guess what? They raved about the right one. Keontae George, man, I got a promising future. I love him. I love his game. He ain't got no fear. What else I got? Who else did we got? Jordan Hawkins, the shooter from UConn. He's with the Pelicans. Derek Lively. Y'all watch this. Derek Lively. Y'all ain't heard nothing from him. Dallas Mavericks. Oliver, Maxime Prosper, Dallas Mavericks. Y'all don't even know these guys too good. Tell me how they got a deal. Let me see who go figure that out for me while I'm talking. Some people know. Julian Strother with the Denver Nuggets, and Cason Wallace. Damn, Paul Miranda, all your guys get Nike deals. Them Dallas guys, OKC Thunder. Shout out to those young men. He said how Dame and the Freak will mesh. Dame needs the ball. That's going to be a good. Dame don't really need the ball. But the Freak need him to have the ball. Dame don't really need the ball. That's the first time I've ever heard somebody talking about Dame needs the ball. He don't really need it. The ball. Dame can play off the ball, man. You got to remember he had played with C.J. McCallum. They split time with the ball. Look at Corey. Corey been watching his Chop Shop. Why the GM? Corey, tell me why the GM can hook them up. Corey, talk to the people. Tell them how you know about that, Corey. Talk to them. Corey Willis, he put up there and said the GM. And now he done got quiet on. I like that. That's smart. It's smart, though. It's smart. You're absolutely right, Corey. Look at Corey. Yeah. What's his last name? Don't just say Nico. What's his last name? He got a whole name. Yes, sir. Hard work pays off, plus doing the right thing on and off the court. Absolutely, Paul Miranda. Paul Miranda, how many is that? That's Keontae. Damn. Y'all got 3 of them with Nike. Y'all, that's hard to do. Dame is a pretty ball dominant, but I hear you. No, he's not. When the last time you watched the game? Dame is not but ball dominant. Dame is a shooter. No, CJ didn't want out. No. I don't know where you be getting your information from. They got rid of CJ ass. CJ didn't want to leave there. Yeah. Walter, you've been off the grind for a little bit. I see. You ain't sharp. Dame need to close in the fourth quarter, let the Freak get his money. There you go. He was formerly of Nike. But just because he worked at Nike, why was it so important? He was the executive at Nike. He was the main man. Oh, he was half of these dudes' clients. Nico Harris, look at it. It takes a lot of shots. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, he gonna take some shots now. Dang. If I was Dame, if I could shoot that damn good, let me tell you something. Why you get mad about a dude that can shoot? If I can shoot that good, I'm gonna take all the shots. That's what I love about Kevin Sampson. Kevin Sampson has told everybody on this team, look, anytime LJ Crowd want to shoot, get him the ball, let him shoot it. Told the whole damn team. That's called coaching. Ain't scared. Did y'all hear what I just said? You want your best shooters to shoot it. Who you want to shoot it on that team at Portland? Who else you want on Portland to shoot it? You want LaMarcus Aldridge to shoot it? I'm just telling you. I think it's one of the greatest pick and roll potentials. Him and Freak known to man. That's why CJ and the other guy, he said that is why CJ and he got CJ and them other guys paid. That's what Dame Lillard did. Thank you, Eric Harrison. Thank you, man. Thank you, Eric Harrison. CJ got paid and the other little boy got paid. Absolutely. Some people had a green light to shoot when they want to. Listen to me. Them coaches know who they want to shoot that ball. Them coaches know who they want to shoot them balls now. I'm just telling you. And that's why I tell y'all, young kids, I got something for you. Take notes. I got something for the young kids. This for the kids. Where did I keep it? Where my kids at? Where my kids? What's the boy kid's name? Hold on, y'all. I got something for you. Hold on. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this dude. Adrian Griffin, Adrian Griffin's son, is going to have a long career in this league with this jump shot. I want all my kids to take notes. Watch this.
Get it out in the corner. Looking for Capella instead, a corner three.
First time he's seen the court.
Trent Forrest feeding into the corner.
How many times y'all seen him dribble? All these different shots. How many times y'all seen him dribble? Kids, young kids, you better take notes and be able to shoot the piss out this ball right here.
Wrap around all the way out to Griffin.
Make a move here. Atlanta just two of their last.
Get off to an early start and spark a team on the back.
DeJounte, cross court catch.
Ain't where them dribbles at.
So does everybody else.
Ball beaters. Ball beaters from America.
Back in this thing.
This gets you a long way, ball beaters.
Swings it back. Griffin for three. Getting towards the end.
Hey, ball beaters.
Griffin gets a look.
Y'all watch this. I know y'all don't even know who he is.
A couple of free balls
Shooting
by
the
Griffin.
piss side of it.
He's going to try for three in a row. AJ with
Watch.
on the shot.
One dribble.
Side step three.
Hi, y'all.
AJ Griffin though.
Yo, I got a whole nother minute of them. I just wanted to show these kids, y'all can be able to shoot this thing. All that over. Now, it's good to know how to dribble. But you got to be able to let that thing. Did you see him? Did you see him? And then, hold up. Where's my video guy? Video guys, I got something for you. I want y'all to, hold up, let me, I know I got it. I want y'all to help me with, find me a video there. Anybody ever seen a video like this?
Tough shot right there. But he cleans it up on the backside. He's just got a contagious energy about him that filters down to his teammates. And Vital reaching in. He forces him to turnover. Tough shot right there. But
I just want to see some more videos like that.
He's just got a contagious energy about him.
Okay, you ain't going nowhere. Sideways.
And Vital reaching in. He forces him to turnover.
Where are my videos like that? Don't y'all know how good you get? You send me a clip of that? I'm calling every coach in the country for you. I don't want to see all these little layups y'all been making. Some of these videos I'm seeing, man, Man, y'all need to re-edit these. All them layups, dude, you ain't gonna get them in college. That shit, that stuff gonna get thrown down the street. And I want to be, I'm trying to be easy with thrown down the street. You ain't getting all them layups in college, man. Them dudes coming at that, especially if you go major college. I mean, D1, high D1. What else I got? Damn, my girl Savannah. This is why I love that Bron. This is why I love Bron, man. Y'all can say what you want about Bron. Hold up. Watch her campaign.
Tell them you're not done till you play with your son. Then do that again. Tell them you're not done till you play with your son. Then do that again. Tell them you're not done till you play with your son. Then do that again.
That's the new Beats commercial. Savannah talking in the background. She said, tell them.
Tell them you're not done till you play with your son. Then do that again. Tell them
you're not done until you play with your son, and then do that again with Bryce. LeBron gonna be 100 damn years old. Man, I love LeBron them and their family, man. This I love this right here. I love this. Hey, man. That man was putting that defense on them folk. Chuck McGowan. All your video, what? The fish to say Pittsburgh was a good move. But all you video guys, man, will y'all make one of them for somebody? Marcus Carroll, if I saw a video, a dude doing a video like that, I'd go crazy. Y'all see how excited I am about it. What else we got? Something else I want to share with you. Eamon and Ansur Thompson. Can y'all imagine your brother playing in the league with you, your twin brother? Can you imagine? Think about that. The 4th and the 5th pick. Can you imagine how them kids feel? I didn't like this either, man. I saw something, man. This media, hey, wait till I tell y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Something about this I didn't like. Watch this. They did this. Some dude posted this and said Caleb Williams against ranked teams. This what he do. He turned into Zach. I don't like that. Somebody tweeted that out. I don't like that. I don't like that. Marcus and Marquise Morris were the other set of twins in the league at the same time. No, they wasn't the 4th and 5th pick. They wasn't the 4th and 5th pick. I know it's some twins that been in the league. Shit, the Van Arsdale twins. I mean, it's been some twins. I'm just talking about these dudes here. I have been out for a while. No, I ain't talked about that 60 minutes. I ain't want to talk about that. No. I don't want to talk about that. The 60-minute piece. Some of you want to talk about it. I didn't see nothing that I know. I don't have no thoughts on it. You know? I just didn't have no thoughts on it. I really haven't seen it. I got it. I heard about it. But I just you know, nah, I did. Yeah, it must be. But I like this, man. I'm watching these. Hey, man, these guys can play. These Houston Rockets can play. And they play hard. I hate Tari Eason is out. That's gonna hurt us because he's a defensive nightmare, and he's long. He's athletic. He can switch positions. Um, let's see what else I want to talk about. But tomorrow, oh my God, I got something for y'all to. Oh my God, I can't even tease it today. But it's so important. So important. Shout out. Somebody sent me this about. Oh, Moses. Okay, I got you. Kevin Durant has been a part. Somebody sent me 4 big threes in his NBA career. And somebody said he had at the Thunder, he had KD, Russell, James. With the Warriors, he said KD, Steph, Clay. With the Nets, he had KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. And with the Suns, he got KD, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. What y'all think about that? What y'all think? What y'all think? Did y'all know when the Thompson twins were 9 years old, they wrote out their 6'9" dreams? Along with becoming the greatest NBA basketball players of all time, they had a simple hope to get a shoe company. Now each one of them is signed with Nike. I got the letter. I got it somewhere. Didn't I put it up there? Yes. Check this out. Look at these kids' dreams, man. Eat vitamins every day. What they say? Read for 30 minutes? What they say? Hold on. Write for 30 minutes. Read for 30 minutes. 200 push-ups, 200 sit-ups. 2-mile run, dribbling with your left hand. Wow. Did y'all see this? This is amazing. It's amazing, man. He did his job, but he had super teams. What's up there, Jimbo?
What we got? What we got?
Man, everything. Everything is everything. Everything. I just, I haven't talked too much. I just mentioned him. I haven't talked about that ass whooping last night. So I was just waiting on you to get it so you can talk about it. So,
they scored 5 runs. We're talking about the Astros and the Rangers. 5 runs in the 9th inning. You were down 4-2. So it really, the 9-2, it was 4-2. It didn't matter because we didn't catch the 4. So it's like, that's, fitting for them. And it brings it over to a game 7, which in this season's rivalry, the winner gets to go to the World Series. You guys,
game tonight, right?
7:03 p.m. Central Time. Just don't you watch it. That's the problem.
I ain't watching tonight. I ain't watching. Jimmy, I didn't watch the other day. They get their ass whooped. So it ain't me no more. I done broke the jinx.
Yeah, you peeked at it last night. You had to watch something last night.
No. I ain't watching last night. Guess what? I'm definitely ain't gonna watch none tonight until if we ain't up 3-0 in the first inning, man, we be in trouble.
Well, they bat first, so the key is
in the first inning. I'm talking about after the first inning. If we ain't up 3-0.
First of all, it don't even get to the first inning. Get to the half of the first inning. If the Rangers are not winning at the first half of the inning, the opening inning, then that is a turn for the better and a good sign. Well, guess what? Rangers did not score. Yeah, they did. It was up 1-0. They came back and tied up 1-1. Yeah. But that was in the second inning when they tied it up.
I didn't know they was that good. I really didn't know their team was that good.
What do you mean?
Because I didn't watch the ain't. I ain't never watched them.
Well, understand something.
Mm-hmm.
This team was in first place virtually all season long, and they held a commanding lead. It wasn't like Dodgers or Braves in their division, but they had a stronghold in that division for most of the season, and then they turned into hot butter in a skillet. And it didn't melt. They melted and found themselves in third place with only a few days left in the season before the Astros surged and at the end, and it helped, and the Rangers helped themselves by winning. This team, they made a couple of good trades after the All-Star break. They picked up some, they filled some gaps there. They are, however, the Astros still had a bit of edge and swagger on the Rangers because the Astros had dominated them pretty much in the regular season. So it's like Butch and it's like Alfalfa and Butch. You know, when Butch puts his palm on Alfalfa's forehead as he's swinging. That's kind of like how the Astros treated the Rangers all year. But then the Rangers wanted nothing more than to supplant the Astros. And this is their golden opportunity. Right now, they've never won the World Series. Speaking of the Rangers, this is one of those things whereas in Houston, now there's grave concern because there's, especially after last night, it's like, wow, are we really, really, really going to allow lightning to strike this tree twice? Meaning that you're talking about a series where no team has won at home. This is what happened in 2 years ago in the World Series when the Astros lost to the Nationals. And guess who was on the mound in that Game 7? Adam? The same guy who's pitching tonight for the Rangers, Max Scherzer. He was on the mound.
Scherzer! We in there.
So he was pitching for the Washington Nationals when they won. Remember, they came to Houston, they won 2. Then we go on the road, win 3. Then they come back here and beat and win games 6 and 7. So now the thing is, you're talking about the odds. Astros haven't won at home in this series. They've only won 1 game at home the entire postseason this year. That's the opening game of the Minnesota Twins. So now it's like the odds you think about, you're playing the numbers game, man, don't look good for the Astros on paper. Meanwhile, the owner, Dusty Baker, think about this, Alex. Dusty Baker has been in a few Game 7s, right? About 3 of them. He's never won a Game 7. Bruce Bochy has been about 4 or 5. He's won every Game 7 that he's been in. So does those numbers, they sway in the favor of the Rangers. That manager has been there, done that before. That pitcher on the mound, who's a Hall of Famer, he's been here, done this before against the Astros. Now, we're starting Christian Javier, who's looked very good in the postseason. 3 nearly immaculate starts in the postseason, and he's on the mound for the Astros. It's not so much. It's all the same for me. It's not so much as the Astros pitching and the starters right now. Of course, you take that game. You take Framber Valdez and his blunder. His first inning in that first outing when he gave up 4 runs in that first inning. But for the most part, it's our hitting when it's not been consistent. When the Astros bats light up, it's 4th of July. When the Astros bat goes pretty much virtually cold in certain parts of the lineup and be pretty predictable, that's when Astros are in trouble. But tonight is a chance for a lot of guys to break out of slumps. Remember now, people go, and my thing was with Dusty, I pinned this loss last night. I pinned this on Dusty Baker. We got Dusty's back, but at some point when you got a person's back, like we got Dusty's back, you got to be able to come and say, man, okay, Dusty, you messed up on this one. Dusty messed up last night. Dusty had a chance to understand that remember, that was an undercurrent that nearly divided the Astros locker room this season, where somebody leaked out a narrative claiming that Dusty Baker did not like Chas McCormick. He's a reserve outfielder who started a few games this year when they pretty much platooned different outfielders as we awaited the return of Michael Brantley. And that thing there, and Chance McCormick never came out and said that story is not true. That was a red flag for me, number 1, 2, 3, and 4. He never came out publicly, at least that I saw, to say, oh, man, where did y'all get that from? That's not true. Dusty had to find himself defending this story every other day, which became a distraction.
How do Chaz know whether or not the man like him or not? So how could Chaz comment on it? How you know if somebody like you or not?
Your silence becomes a submission of a statement. You know, that's not true, man. Guess what? It becomes more half true than not when the statement involves your name. That means people have their name in your mouth.
I be laughing at you. You've been riding that story for a whole 162 games, and I never saw that. I just never saw that as a story. I read it and I read through it and I read through it. I just never thought it was a big deal.
It was a story, and guess what? It is true. I found out he don't give two. Guess what?
Why would he not like a player?
Sometimes you're gonna like some things about a player. That's good. For example, what if Dusty Baker is one of the most just say he's an avid follower and believer in democracy. And let's say if Chaz McCormick has possessed the most extreme right views of nationalism, so to speak. What if? And those two lines could easily cross in conversation. I'm just giving an example. And then guess what? It's like, man, what if he's the most avid supporter of President number 45? I'm just saying. So sometimes people take that and they run with it. So guess what? You don't have to like him. He's not trying to lose games on purpose. As you guys have grown to see, we have another center fielder who Dusty often platooned out there named Dubois, who's pretty doggone good. Now they wasn't great or good
last night
with the bases loaded, striking out.
He looked nervous when he came up there.
Yeah. That you could tell from the first pitch. He was off first pitch and he got behind on the pitcher. You could tell, right? That's why it's so important as you watch these games and you guys are watching baseball, it really does mean something when that first pitch is a strike. That's called being ahead of the batter for the pitcher. And when you are ahead in the count, you have control. That next pitch, you can throw a ball away. Or you can miss on a pitch next. But if you miss on that first pitch, and just if that second pitch is a strike, then you have an 0-2 count on that batter. And that batter now is in a position where he's got to protect the plate and not necessarily hit it where he wants. He got to hit to survive that at bat. So anyway, this is a situation where Dusty, he had a chance to put Chaz in. I said it the other day last week. I would have benched Tucker long time ago, because if you can't bench him in game 7 now of this, because if you lose this game, you're done. And that's going to tarnish. The thing is, it's going to tarnish your legacy, because now they're going to feel like if you felt this way about Tucker, then why didn't you bench him 2 games ago? Tucker is 0 for 11 in the Minute Maid Park this series against the Rangers. 0 for 11, Hatter. And then guess what, Hatter? I don't know what kind of hops you got, but I'm sure you could have caught that ball last night.
He made a bad step.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he caught the last one.
But the game was over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is, his at-bats.
And he seemed like he was deflated.
His body language. And so if you're watching basketball, all you people that are watching from the stand, you parents, when we're watching these basketball games, and they'll tell you about body language, and that's called.
He seemed like he quit. He had one of them quitting ass attitudes.
He's not there. He's
right.
So that means what the hell has happened to him? He's turned into. Remember a year ago. But we end up winning the World Series. But before the World Series that came about, we had another player who was in the same exact situation, and that was Altuve. People were talking about throw Altuve ass, pack him up. He was garbage until the
I
World
remember
Series.
that.
Yeah, go look it up. He was awful, batting 100 something. He couldn't do no right. Then all of a sudden, World Series came. Altuve put it together, turned it around, made key plays, and his postseason the legacy continues. Now back to Tucker is one. Let me tell you something, Al.
Hey, is Garcia Hall of Fame? Because you seem to let everybody be is Garcia Hall of Fame?
Well, Garcia working on it. He working on it. He's working on it. This is how you get there. It's like, understand, you're not there yet. You're just in the postseason. This is your first lap around the track. So now it's going to take a little time. Garcia's on the way there. But guess what? People know who he is.
I love him.
It's like a couple of years ago.
Can't speak no English, though.
On the Chop Shop. Yeah, he's from Cuba. He's from Cuba. Mm-hmm. Remember on the Chop Shop a couple of years ago when the World Series came around and neither you or me, well, I knew her name, but I didn't know how to pronounce it or nothing. Rosa Renta.
Man, I like Rosa Renta.
Remember though, we was like, what's that dude? And he was like, man, I like that dude. He had that animosity, that Dominican Republic type aura about him, and we knew who he was from that point on.
Whoa. So when I talk about my man Tatis got the same kind of attitude, he just ain't
winning no more.
He ain't got the team. Maybe we get Dusty over there. So you saying Dusty gone one way, either way?
Dusty gone either way.
He gonna retire.
He's going. They're gonna.
They probably gonna let him. He probably gonna talk on. He probably gonna be a broadcast.
You know what though? Dusty will get a deal on Fox if he wants it. That's a lot of traveling for Dusty's age. You know, Dusty is older. A lot of those guys be going and stand on the road like that. But Dusty will have opportunities. He's gone from the Astros. Win, lose, or draw. That's the thing why I was saying that. So now back to what I just mentioned a while ago. And I tell you it's obvious about the Dusty thing about Chas McCormick. If you're the manager and you've already resolved it to the fact that, man, I'm gone no matter what. They kissed my ass twice on Sunday. You're going to say, F it. I ain't going to play him. Y'all was mad about it before? Watch this. That's kind of like what it feels like when obvious moments comes up. And don't get it twisted. Dusty is not ignorant. He's trying to win balls.
Wait a minute, man might not just be good enough right now. Why you got to hate him?
No, he hadn't proven that he's not, Hatter, because his trait is at the plate on offense, not necessarily in the field. We ain't worry about it. It's a wash in the outfield. Now, of course, he's not as fast as Dubon. His arm is not as strong as Tucker.
Okay, well, maybe, Jimmy, y'all take the man on. I can't wait to meet Dusty. I'm going to ask him, because I know his hangout. I'm going to say, hey, Dusty. No, I know who to ask. Pettis will tell me.
But you put the right thing in Pettis' cup. You put the right thing in his cup. And I heard he from the old school. I heard he don't need no ice.
I see him in action, man.
I heard he don't even need no ice when he don't put no ice. He's somebody wants to give me on the rocks. No. I heard Pettis wanted just like horse.
Straight no chaser.
Yeah.
Homeboy. Pettis, all right, Jim. I can't tell it all his business right now. But Pettis all right, man. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to say, hey, player, just tell me, man. Do the dude like the dude? I want to hear from you because I know you Dusty dude. I just want to know.
Just ask him was those rumors true about it.
No, I'm asking. Flat out. Yeah. Come in, we turned a corner one night, Jay. We turned a corner one night, man. Oh, I like old Pettis.
You know, and let me tell you something. And while what's getting lost in this is Pena. And Pena,
he looking kind of.
Remember now, it was a ball. Don't get it twisted. That was a base hit. Pena could have made a Pena type play.
He had to make the play.
Yeah, but that was a base hit. That wasn't an error on that ball that went through.
But if you great, Tatis would have made it.
Rookie Pena would have made that because rookie Pena had some other stuff inside him. But guess what? He got a glove on it, but didn't secure that ball, and that led to that rally, that destructive ninth inning rally. But one thing about Pena, Pena is struggling wholeheartedly. He was 0 for 3 last night, Adam.
Well, it's safe to say he ain't going to the Hall of Fame.
But he has a lot of time left. He has, and on that, understand something.
I mean, Jimmy, you ain't paying attention to me. I'm thinking you saying everybody gonna go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's the only rookie in the history of baseball to be World Series MVP. So they can't ever take that away. Right. So his legacy,
until some other rookie come and get him. So it might then be two, and then it's enough.
Yeah. And guess what? And no one thing about that type of record. No one thing about that type of record, Haller. When you make a record like that, there is no way they can erase you from the record books. All they can do is tie you. All somebody can do is tie you. When you're the first rookie to do something, that's all the next rookie can do is tie you up. So he's in the record books forever.
Wimby, San Antonio, Wimby. Go, keep going. I'm just thinking about Wimby. That's all. I keep going. When you talk about rookie, I'm thinking about Wimby right now. But keep going.
So that once again, the game comes on tonight. But we have a game 6 and a game 7 today. Game 6, the Philadelphia Phillies will host the Arizona Diamondbacks, and
they can close it out today, right?
Philly can close it out. The series, I'm just glad to see that Arizona bounced back and won 2 of the 3.
Yeah,
in their home. I'm glad about that. That way now one team doesn't get that much more rest than the other. This Rangers series and the Astros, but it's going down tonight.
Max, I'm glad you shouldn't have told me, Max. I feel comfortable.
Let me tell you something.
Max still hurt, man.
Remember last year? Yeah, we're until Max proves that he's in old form, then that will happen inning by inning. The more innings that he can suppress the Astros run total, we have to learn. You understand? Astros, and once again, I'm going to recorrect it. On regarding to the offense, our offense has been okay. It's been okay to great during this series for the most part. In one game, we got shut out or whatever, or limited to 2 runs or whatever. But here's the thing: our ability to hit and advance the runners
timely.
We're leaving too many runners on base.
Oh my God!
And that's the whole key. Is the Astros' ability to not advance those runners. And we start advancing those runners, this thing would have long been over for the Astros. They know that we've getting runners in position.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's the game of baseball. That's why they call it left LOB, left on base. They got an acronym for it. So a lot of people, it happens. The winners don't do that, and the losers do. So if they leave them on base tonight.
Well, understand. All game 7s, closeout games, which yesterday was could have been a closeout game for the Astros. But game 7 is undescribable. It is what it says it is. It's it. There's no series in sports that go
every pitch. So I'm watching the game tonight, man. All right.
I'm gonna get me a fan doodle account then. I'm gonna put something down the other way. That way if my
hey man, Matches Mac. If he lose, he done lost a lot of bread. But if he win,
it's hedged. Man, we went through that. Don't you feel sorry for Matches Mac? Whatever he lose on one side, it's always offset, and he might have a gap in between.
So he bet on both damn teams.
Well, you're betting on people buying the furniture. However many receipts you have on the furniture being purchased before a certain date, you go in. If let's say for safe math, if it's $1 of furniture being purchased, then I might say, okay, well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put 75 cents down on the Astros to win. I mean, the Astros
ain't nobody buying them that many blankets. I mean, furniture. Ain't that damn much furniture in the world.
Yes, a lot of people are purchasing that stuff, man. It's a lot of people.
Have anybody on here purchasing we only have one person on here to purchase.
Qualifying amount. I think you must spend like $3,000.
Have anybody on here bought anything? Jeremy, have you bought anything for Matches Mac? I just want to know. But I don't want to get on. I mean, that's his business.
So don't feel sorry.
I ain't feeling sorry for him.
Very calculated, because here's what the gap is, where he wins at. The amount of free advertising that he gets across the world supersedes what the gap is. So if he was going to spend, like I said, you say if the Astros win the World Series, then everybody, I'm going to give $1 million worth of furniture back. Then I'm going to go to the casino, right? So that means if the Astros don't win, you keep those receipts. Then I'm going to go to the casino. I'm going to bet the Astros to win the World Series at the casino, right? And remember now, so if the Astros lose the World Series, I keep all the money from the furniture sales. If the Astros win the World Series, I bust the casino upside the head, and that's how. But I leave a gap in there, and that gap is going to be dwarfed by amount of news outlets across the world and people that's going to say, going to tell you about how much money he's going to go when he go with the briefcase and they make it to the World Series. Now, mind you, if the Astros lose tonight, Mattress Mac, he keeps all those receipts and don't have to pay out. Now, mind you, he's already went and made a small bet at the beginning of the season on the Astros, because you get by the odds or whatever is while the odds are already inflated. Think about that. What the odds were, I think the Astros start the season off maybe 16 to 1, 8 to 1, something like that. So he's already, now the odds, of course, it's less payout on that dollar. So you got to realize, guys, we can go to the next top. That stuff, don't feel sorry. Mattress Mac he's I'm surprised other people aren't doing it. That's what I am. I'm very surprised that other businesses hadn't started to mimic that type of
everybody can't do it like you. Everybody might not do it. Everybody. Y'all don't understand, man. This stuff different. Mac different. But we can go talk about something else. Mac a little bit different.
Yeah. So last, somebody just texted me, reminded me that one another instance was, remember last night, Adam, when Dusty put the little black kid into the as a pinch hitter, Singleton, and he put Singleton in, and remember, and then that was a moment that he could have put Chaz McCormick in. He put Singleton in, who's Singleton is pretty much the second to the last guy that was on the roster as a everyday player, as a non-pitcher. So that's one of the things about that. We'll see right now. Come tomorrow, it's going to be a lot of sob stories. It's going to be, but the one thing about it in this series, we've had, we've got everything that you wanted in baseball in this Rangers Astros series, and it's still not done yet. We've had shutouts, we've had blowouts, we bench clearing brawls, we've had suspensions, which of course the big fella Abreu, he's going, from what I understand, out of which is like they was talking about it, there's no way he's going to beat that appeal tonight before the game. They're going to have the hearing and they're going to announce it right before the game tonight. So around 6:30, 6 o'clock, they will get word, which the word will trickle down out of the New York offices probably before then. So here's what that means. That means he will either they're going to uphold and he still have to serve a 2-game suspension, which if the Astros win, that means tonight will be 1 game and the first game of the World Series will be game 2. If the Astros lose, then they will defer it over to the start of next season. That's how that works with him. Now, did you know, I love one thing about this thing is conspiracy theories. And that is, I was reading, and the guy who's in charge of and works in the New York office, right?
Come on, Major League Baseball, New York office?
Major League Baseball's New York office. He's in charge of the on-field operations and the umpiring departments, right? This guy's name is Chris Young, right? Chris Young, let me see. Let me read this for you right now. Let me read it so I can clarify. Some with the Astros suspect the league is also showing favoritism towards the Rangers. Remember, it's just a conspiracy theory, guys. It's time to play baseball. I'm just going to read it just for the hell of it. Because their manager, Chris Young, right, worked for the league from May 8, 2018 to December 2020. Young is a former Major League Baseball pitcher who rose to senior vice president, replacing Joe Torre as the official who decided suspensions and fines for on-field matters, such as intentionally hitting the batters. So in other words, he has a connection with the Texas Rangers, and he's also has position over determining the suspensions for Major League Baseball in such cases. So they're just saying this is the reason. That ain't the reason. The reason is he got a 2-game suspension. He appealed it. Guess what? The Astros lose the game. If the Astros win last night, it doesn't sting as bad, doesn't hurt as bad, and they're going to miss him tonight. But the bottom line is, if those bats are clicking, Hatter, you don't even need him, because here's what I'm thinking right now. And I'm going to take you guys back. That was a point in that World Series that I'm talking about with the Nationals, when Max was out there on that field, and they showed the camera to the dugout, and you saw that one player was like, when it came time to put somebody in, we was going, our bullpen was kind of shaky. And one guy looked over to us and say, man, I'm ready. I could go. Let me get up in there. And Dusty did not put him in. You remember who that was? Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander is
I remember. B got mad.
Got mad as hell. Remember now, if it come down to it, don't you be surprised. Don't be surprised.
B gonna pitch tonight.
Verlander comes in there and pitches an inning, 1 inning, to get through it and get over the hump. Then, of course, you got Presley to close things out. I'm just telling you, all formalities in baseball are off tonight. I would love to see the Astros lay down a bunt with runners on first, with a runner on first with no out, or runners on first and second with no out. I would love to see the Astros go and insert a little small ball, because this team isn't expecting the Astros to do no small ball whatsoever at all. They ain't expecting them to do so. And that would be...
Man, Altuve tried to do it, and they threw his little ass out one game. Threw his little ass clean out. The ball jumped back to the pitcher.
Yeah,
I mean, to the back catch.
Horrible. But at the same time, a guy like Tucker should have been tried. They should have been let him just get to connect with that ball and just, But anyway, because he keeps popping that thing up, that swing, that wheel open swing, that's not getting it where he wants. But that's pretty much how it is in the world of baseball. And of course, I see Wesley Yates Jr., Rod Wells. He's saying that Mad Max is on the mound tonight. And it's all of a sudden, I didn't know Rod Wells was such a Rangers fan. All of a sudden,
yeah, see, Rod Wells. Any team going against the Astros, Rod Wells. Rod Wells, what did the Astros do to you?
That's a question. That's a good question right there. Well, J.R. Richard ken to you or something? That's what it is. You mad because J.R. Richard?
That's why Kevin Allen don't like him. He said he don't like the way they did J.R. Richard.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't know about all that. So
that was hard. But didn't they? Wasn't there talks, or didn't they come back and they put a statue or something out of J.R. or something in some form? But yes, but the thing is, one thing about the Astros, if you pull up the rug, when it comes to racial conversations, their owner isn't one that's going to win any type of NAACP prize anytime soon. However, that is
like him.
In the act of doing business, he has afforded many African Americans positions in the front office, and that means they have a seat at the table, not necessarily at his decision-making table, but in the room, and they're in the room, and that's a good thing. From Enos Cabell to Reggie Jackson to Darryl Wade, in the former HISD and Aldine ISD athletic director. He's over at RBI.
And a lot of people hire black people.
Well, I'm just saying, but
a lot of people who don't like black people hire them to work for them.
Dallas Cowboys too as well. But do they have that many blacks in their front office? Sometimes when it's time to have that, they got two different company picnics for the holiday.
You know what color the maid be?
Mammy.
Okay.
What color Mammy is?
No, man. That had me laughing with my son. He had called me. He went to visit one of his friends' house. He said, "Dad, I'm staying over their house. Daddy, they got people that work here. They got." What he said, I got to find the check. He said they got domestic. Well, he said, I don't know how he said it. He said they got people who work here. I forgot how he said it. And I said, wow. Rob Will, go talk to Rob.
I see you palm around in there. Here's the thing about this hit, the pitch and the Garcia thing. Guys, understand something. We finna get up out in a minute, but understand something. Rangers, y'all ought to quit while you're ahead on that topic, because I really believe that you guys are lucky that the Astros aren't the San Diego Padres or the Atlanta Braves in regard to the amount of arrogance that's on the on-field arrogance from some of those superstars. A lot of our two superstars are the most modest of all superstars, Alvarez and Altuve. They're not known to be arrogant guys. My point is this. In this series alone, you've hit Alvarez, you've hit Altuve, you've hit Maldonado with pitches. You've hit these guys. And not one single time did neither of them go after your guy. Now, we did. Guess what? Obviously, the suspension to Abreu, obviously, remember, we know the catcher didn't call for him because where he was set up. That don't mean the pitcher didn't take it up on his own hands. So they deemed that the pitcher took it up on his own. The signal didn't come from the dugout. He took it up on his own, saying, "You hit my brother. I got something for you. I don't pitch but once every 3-4 days or 2-3 days. So I'm good with taking it. I'm the perfect one to take it." However, he didn't think that we would need his services on the most important night of the season, which is Game 7. So that's one of them things, man. Hey, man, right now, just get ready and get your popcorn ready, because it's going to be, I'm hoping to see a good game. I would love to see some extra innings in this one. I would love to see extra innings. Now, I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, Major League Baseball, that rule for extra innings where a runner goes on second automatically, I don't think that applies in the postseason. One of you guys can look it up, but I'm not mistaken. I think I read a long time ago that rule is only during the regular season. If I'm not mistaken, we can check that out. And other than that, man, it's time to get on up out of here. We talked a lot of baseball today. Thank you guys. But once again, have you shared the show? If you haven't shared the show, go on and let's get one good mass share in before we slide down Dino's back and yabba dabba do this thing.
Hold on, Jimmy. Hold on, man. I didn't know Rod Wells said that. He said Astros give me a World Series ring, and I was employee of the month, and then they banged on them damn trash cans. That's why. He said, y'all, so he got a reason to not like him, Jimmy. Damn, he got a reason.
You know what? Where's Psych on site when you need him? We need.
He going to Africa. You know, I talked to him. He said, "Man, I ain't moving no damn ass. I got to go over here for business for 2 weeks." I said,
Well, he's told him saying he was going back and forth.
Yeah, but he ain't moving.
I'm telling you, but he was at the time. That was
they gonna run it. Hey, they gonna get tired of his ass and run his ass right back. I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, if he's still going over that, I mean, he's gonna went over there a couple of times.
Yeah,
it
was the same way in Shanghai. He had me going over there with him. We ain't been back yet. We ain't been back. Ni hao.
Yeah.
But y'all, man, hey, I just wanted to
let's try to get up out of here. Don't forget, guys, we got these right here. Fresh batch just came in. Htx The fresh batch of Htx sticks just came in. You guys, hey, make sure you can send a DM and you can get you
a stick.
3 for a quarter. That's what they're going for.
Oh.
10 3 for a quarter. We got the special going on. It's pretty good, pretty thick, pretty big, a good burn, and that is the Htx stick. And you can see it right there.
That man said 3 for a quarter. I like that. We used to say that. That three for a knuckle penny of cookies and whatever, a long time ago. 3 for a penny. All right, we out of here. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey, Astros, go Stros tonight.
For to kick that ass tonight.
We out. Bye, y'all. And he said,
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.